The last week of 2022 has not been too friendly for investors. We've seen major news come out of the tech space, lots coming out of crypto and stock market, and I just want to unpack the most important stories happening. So what we've seen specifically with Tesla is Tesla stock just hit a 52-week low of $107 per share, down over 72% since the start of 2022, and many people are worried that we're not going to see it slow down anytime soon. But there's a few good things happening, first of which is that Elon Musk said he's no longer going to be selling any more Tesla stock until at least 2025, so that is something that a lot of us are going to benefit from because not as much FUD in the market, not as much fear, and a strong commitment that Elon Musk is not just dumping all of his Tesla shares. Second thing we've seen is also Elon Musk says that he is going to be stepping down from Twitter, so that's also pretty good. But either way, it has been a rough year in 2022 for Tesla investors, and much of the market is the same, especially in the tech sector. So 2023, I am expecting more positive announcements coming out from Tesla, more positive returns for the overall market, and we'll just have to keep an eye out on this. Personally, I have been buying Tesla stock ever since it dropped below $130 per share. So that's something I do need to let you guys know, but it is a company that we're seeing still strong demand for. We're seeing a lot of people, when they're turning towards electric vehicles, turning to Tesla. Tesla's the obvious leader in the electric vehicle space. They have dominance across many sectors, not only for charging and for solar, but they're continuing to expand elsewhere. And I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, DOLZ. DOLZ merges its world-leading adult trading cards and VR game to leap into the Web 3.0 space and build out one of the most engaging and most comprehensive metaverses I've seen yet. The DOLZ ecosystem is based on the combination of two main products. The first is VR Paradise, which is a VR game with 150,000 players that has been a bestseller on Steam VR for the last 4 years in a row. And the second is called iStripper.com, which is a digital erotic card app for collectors that has over 300,000 active users and over 5 million cards sold each year. The entire DOLZ ecosystem will be centered around its token called DOLZ, DOLZ, and its pre-sale has already begun on the Ethereum network. They are right now have raised around $775,000 and are in the second pre-sale round. If you participate in it, you get 2 exclusive Epic Edition NFTs. Some features of the DOLZ ecosystem that stand out to me personally after checking everything out are these 6 or 7 things. The first is NFTs farming. Stake your DOLZ to earn DOLZ and baby DOLZ and redeem unique NFTs to obtain daily rewards. The second is play and watch to earn. By watching shows or playing games in their metaverse, users will be rewarded with baby DOLZ to earn exclusive NFTs. The third is exclusive perks. You can unlock discounts, unique content, previews, and exclusive NFT collections. The fourth is fan token. DOLZ fan tokens give you voting power on items that directly affect your favorite games, apps, and the metaverse. The fifth is NFT creators. You're able to create your own NFT, get rewarded for your creation, and use it across all games and apps in the DOLZ ecosystem. And the fifth is VR Museum, which allows you to show off, interact, and share your most prized NFTs in your VR showroom. And the last one is smart contract, has been fully audited by Solid Proof. On top of all this, this token will be listed on Uniswap and QuickSwap on the 11th of January, which should create a strong buying pressure during the listing, as it'll give everyone in the entire world access to DOLZ token. Use my link in the description. Check out DOLZ and their pre-sale today. What we're also seeing with Twitter and Elon Musk is that the inventor of the email recently came out and said that he wants to apply to be Twitter's CEO, because ever since Elon Musk said he was stepping down, a lot of people have said, I want to be CEO. I should be CEO of Twitter. And this is a pretty interesting one because the technical inventor of the email, his name is Shiva Ayadare. He came out and said that he has 4 degrees from MIT. He's created 7 successful software companies, and he thinks he should be the CEO of Twitter when Elon Musk steps down. And there's a lot of controversy around this because everyone said that maybe he didn't invent the email, it's not actually him. But according to the U.S. Patent Office, we could see that U.S. Copyright Office awarded him with the first copyright ever for email in 1982, which technically does make him the creator and inventor of email. But either way, what we're seeing is that it looks like Elon Musk will be stepping down. It's getting more and more likely. We're seeing a lot of big names come out, and some of them are jokes. Some people are actually serious about it, but either way, this would also be good for Tesla investors, as people are worried that Elon Musk is putting too much focus on Tesla on Twitter and not enough onto Tesla. So now I want to shift gears a bit and talk a little bit about what's been going on with crypto, because we've seen with the crypto market in particularly what's been going on with Cardano is that whales have picked up the pace of accumulation over the last 6 weeks. We've seen that crypto whales have purchased a total of $88 million of ADA since November 7th. This is a very big deal because while everything has been going on in the market, we've seen a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, just a lot of media portraying that crypto is dead. Seeing that whales have purchased $83 million of ADA in the last few weeks alone, that is something that's very bullish and something that you want to see if you're a Cardano investor in particular, but also just crypto in general. It's nice to see these big accounts purchasing and accumulating and adding more to their wallets. Other thing going on with Cardano is that we've seen a few data points that were pretty interesting despite everything going on in the market. And we've seen that according to blockchain analytics company Sentiment, it says that Cardano is the number one, the highest ranked blockchain in terms of development activity over the last 30 days. And this is something that we have seen consistently throughout 2022. Surprisingly, Cardano has ranked as one of the top 3 in terms of development activity throughout the entire 2022. But right now, if you're looking at the data, you can see that Cardano is ranked number 1 in terms of blockchain development activity, well ahead of Polkadot, well ahead of Kusama Network, well ahead of Cosmos and Decentraland and Ethereum. It is clearly number 1, and this shows us that despite everything going on in the bear market, there's still a lot of development taking place, a lot of developers building, focusing on growing and the opportunities that present themselves during a bear market, which, that is exactly what you want to see for a project. Take advantage of the bear market. Focus on development, focus on hunkering down, make sure that projects are fully functional, make sure you're improving them when money just isn't flowing around everywhere. Last few things I want to talk about are going to be with Charles Hoskinson. So, founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, came out in a recent AMA, and he had 2 important points. The first is that he unveiled the roadmap for NFTs moving forward. And he says that he has actually been surprised by the massive growth we have seen in the NFT space over the last 12 to 18 months. And in this recent AMA, he said that NFTs are useful for anything that you have a collection of or is connected to something beyond standardization. He said some examples of useful NFT use cases are going to be like a deed for land, mineral rights, water rights, any notion of property rights. He says if you're talking about GameFi, he says any notion of your character progressing throughout a game, that's useful for NFTs. He also says that with experiences, you can have experiences represented through NFTs, let's say like tickets to a game or other collectible NFT aspects. Or finally, he says they could represent achievements like diplomas, credentials, and going through the schooling system. So ultimately, he says that he does expect this development to continue throughout 2023 and beyond, but right now we're obviously in a bear market for NFTs. Prices have come down substantially, and ultimately he says this is a good thing because this is going to separate projects that are just for the art and just for silly JPEGs, silly pictures, and separating those from ones that have real utility, let's say like NFTs that are used for deeds of land or car ownership or for diplomas or credentials. He says this is where we're really going to start to see the winners separate from the losers. And the second thing he said during this interview is he also talked about a massive bet that he's willing to place. Charles Hoskinson says that he's willing to bet $1 million in an experiment that IOHK's Lace wallet will be secure. And he says that he'll put $1 million in ADA of his own money into this wallet and let everyone on Twitter go at it, try to hack it, because he says that he would put this into a paper wallet that's encrypted with PGP, publicly posted on his Twitter, and anyone could try to break it. He says he is that confident in this new wallet from IOHK. It's called Lace Wallet. He says he's very confident in the standards, very confident in the passwords, and in the technology behind Lace Wallet. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. It's pretty ballsy to put $1 million into a wallet and say, yeah, go ahead, try to hack this. Here's all the information, and we'll see what happens there. But it's a good development as well for Cardano and the entire crypto space, just helping to prove the security. If it doesn't go well, still not the end of the world, because it'll show us that we need to still improve on technology in the space. We still need to improve on security, making sure funds can't be easily hacked. And either way, this is a win-win situation for crypto investors.